Friday morning, Mrs. Jackson, a 62-year-old female with a history of CHF, was admitted with shortness of breath and pulmonary edema. She initially did well with IV diuresis, but today, on hospital day 2, she feels worse and is sleepier than usual. Her general medicine team has just seen her on rounds.
So how do you think she looked?
Well, her mental status seemed a little bit off this morning. It was pretty early on rounds, but, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I agree. She felt a little bit cold. I wonder if she might benefit from the CCU or some inotropes.
Okay.
Oh, shoot, I have to run to interdisciplinary rounds.
Okay.
Why don't you call cardiology and ask about some inotropes, okay?
Sure. Thanks.
Well, this is Justin, cardiology.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, what's going on? You paged?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about one of our patients, Miss Jackson.
Is this a new consult?
It is. My attending wanted us to consult you guys about heart failure management.
Can I just curbside? It's Friday afternoon. I got 4 new people to see. My attending's stuck in a case.
Okay. We needed some help with her CHF. She was initially responding to diuretics, but then just kind of turned today. We're thinking she maybe needs inotropes. What about digoxin?
Yeah, digoxin, that's probably okay. You have her on a good heart failure regimen, correct?
I guess it's pretty good, yeah.
Well, as long as her potassium and renal function are good, she should be fine.
Yeah, they've been fine today. Thanks, Justin.
If you need a real consult, you can call the fellow over the weekend, okay?
Okay, thanks.
She was ice cold and her mental status was even worse today. What do her numbers look like?
Well, overnight, her blood pressure remained like 80s over 40s almost the entire night. Her creatinine bumped almost to 3. Yesterday it looked okay, and I'd started her on digoxin after I talked with cardiology.
Digoxin, did they say why? I didn't see a note.
Well, they were pretty busy yesterday, and they were actually just made their recommendations as a curbside consult.
You curbsided?
I did.
We needed a formal consult for inotropic support and CCU transfer.
Okay.
Now she's in cardiogenic shock.
Here's how this consult could have been handled better by everyone.
How do you think she looked?
Well, could have been earlier. Her mental status was off. I'm just a little bit concerned about how she's looking today.
Yeah, I agree. She seemed a little cold. I wonder if she might benefit from some inotropes or maybe even transfer to the CCU.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I gotta run to interdisciplinary rounds. Why don't you call cardiology and ask about inotropes, okay?
Could I just clarify real quickly? So, we think she looks like she's in decompensated heart failure. You want me to call cardiology to see if she needs to go to the CCU and possibly start inotropes?
That's right. I think we might need to transfer her to the CCU. If you could have them see them as a formal consult with the attending today.
Sure, I'll get that done as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, then again.
This is Justin, cardiology.
Hey, Justin.
What's going on?
Yeah, are you the cardiology fellow on call right now?
Yes, I am.
Great. This is Will. I'm one of the interns on general medicine. We wanted to consult you guys about one of our patients, Miss Debbie Jackson. Her MRN is 987654, and she's in room 1315. So she's a 62-year-old lady with congestive heart failure, and we're concerned that she's acutely decompensating right now. She came in about 2 days ago with some shortness of breath, and initially was diuresing pretty well with Lasix and put about 2 liters out. But today she just looked a lot worse. Her mental status kind of declined, and she looked like she was pretty cold today on exam. My attending Dr. Hawk wanted cardiology to see if it was appropriate for her to transfer to the CCU and possibly to start inotropes. You know what, the nurse actually just paged me. Her blood pressure went down again, and her urine output has decreased as well. If possible, we'd like you guys to see her as soon as possible.
All right, so your consult is specifically for CCU management for inotropic support for decompensated heart failure, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, well, I'll come see her as soon as I can. In the meantime, why don't you get a Foley in her for strict I's and O's and work up any other etiologies for hypotension. I'll be at the bedside as soon as possible.
Sure, we'll get the Foley placed right now. We'll start working up why she's hypotensive, and I'll meet you at the bedside.
See you soon.
Hey, Justin. Thanks for coming to see Mrs. Jackson.
No problem. So her exam's consistent with decompensated heart failure. I think we should transfer her to the CCU. If you give sign out to them, I'll go put in some orders and get a bed for her.
Sure. So I'll page the CCU team on call.
Perfect. We call your attending?
Of course.
I will too.
Thanks so much.